You have not seen that this is the first airing, huge customer pick, and let me share with you, 6 years to design the best deep fryer. That's exactly what it took Wolf because it had to meet all of his very strict requirements. Today, you are getting the lowest price we have ever had from $179.95. It's $119.95. $60 off, free shipping, and then we have 5 flex pay payments of $23.99. 6 on the HSN card of $19.99. Yeah. And you're gonna see how this is the quintessential flash fryer.
Exactly, but you know what is the best thing about the fryer?
Tell me.
The filter.
Yes.
Because underneath, let me show you what we have. See, if you fry, this one is not plugged in, so I can show you. So at the end of the day here, you put, I need my glasses on. So you here have cooling and draining. Can we get a close-up in here?
Which is really important. So it lets you know when the oil is cool to drain.
Yeah, so then the oil will drain automatically in this pocket in here. See that?
Wow.
So then, if you don't gonna fry again, you put that in a cool place or in a cold place, it's fine. So
how much money are we saving with that?
I know.
Wolf,
so, and it filters the oil, so that way, you hold that. You can take all this out and then clean it and take the basket out here.
And it has what we're calling...
And clean the bottom in here, and then you're done.
And did everyone see, because this has like, it's called coil in the oil. Yeah. So literally, your heating element is completely immersed inside of the unit. So you have even heating throughout. It's quick heating and it's quick recovery also. So your food is not sitting in the oil. Basically, it's a healthier way to fry.
Exactly. And then it gives you here the temperature. So you can put it 300, 325, 350, 375. So you have the exact temperature, no guessing, no nothing. Plus, you have a timer, so it's really so simple.
Okay, and let me just share with you. We do not have a lot of these. This has not been seen, I think, since last year. We have red in the black. How many do I have in the black? I have a little over 100 only remaining in the black. So this is the opportunity if you've thought about it. And the most important thing I believe with this is that when you flash fry with a unit like this, because all flash fryers are not the same, with this fully immersed coil in the oil, complete heating, you saw how fast that is. So basically your food is not sitting in the oil, right, Wolf? You get that crunchy flavor that we love, but then you don't have to worry about your food tasting like oil. We have a recipe book too I'm going to find. I know it somewhere here. Can I have the recipe book if someone finds it? And we want to hear from you. If you have this, we've taken $60 off today for everyone.
Now look at that. You make French fries. They are as good as anywhere, with no oil in there, no nothing. Now, I reversed it. Normally, it's easier to see, but you can see here the temperature. And look at that. If I put it on here, 300, 325, 350, 375. So all you have to do is see the temperature push button here. And then if you finish, you push the drain here. And I can show them. I put it on here. So I'm finished cooking. Then I hold my finger down here. And then you can see the light lights up here, cooling. It's gonna cool before, and then it's gonna filter it.
Right, and then it drains into this amazing container. There it is on the video, and I'm gonna hold it up here so you can see it. Then you can store it and you can reuse your oil. And it also, and you also don't get that little smoke and you don't get all like the little drippings of food as well. You know what I was thinking, Chef? You go out to buy like, say, like a gallon of peanut oil, you can spend like a flex pay payment almost.
Exactly. You wanna make Wiener Schnitzel. You know, I come from Austria, we make Wiener Schnitzel. Look at that. Perfectly brown.
Perfect.
Here we have, nobody is watching my chicken fingers here. Thank you.
Chicken fingers.
Can we get small plates? I don't know why we have these.
And you know, there's something about fried food, right? We all love fried food. And I don't know about you, to me, you know, give me a great chicken wing any day or the perfect French fry. But when you bite into these, you're not biting into oil. Why? Because you have flash fried it. And not all flash fryers are created the same also.
In any restaurant, you eat mostly breading.
Oh my gosh, that is delicious.
Yeah.
And what do I taste? I taste potato. That's what you want to taste when you're eting a French fry.
Where are some onions?
And look, I can snap my fingers.
If you want to make some coconut shrimps, you know, for a little cocktail
yum.
or whatever,
In they go.
drain them in a little egg wash and then put them in coconut and fry them.
So, Chef, I don't have that long recovery
have to
time,
turn
do
it
I,
on.
on the heat that I have sometimes? Because sometimes with flash fryers or
Yeah.
fryers in general, you have to wait. Like I can go from batch to batch with
Yeah.
this quickly, which is another huge feature. And I share with everyone, again, with fewer than 100 in the black, and that's the one you're looking at right here. And then, like, we have about 1,000 or so in the red, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
I know. And you know what? I would tell you, I never had a fryer really in my house used as often as this one because it has the automatic drain. That
Right.
makes me feel so much better. I can take this out, clean it, the container, and that's
Right.
it. Now look
Right.
at it. Onions.
Okay. Oh, we know how. Oh, did everyone see that? Like immediately.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're noticing how even it is. And the cool thing about this, in a matter of seconds, you're going to have like the perfect onion rings. You're done. The oil cools. It goes into this container right in the bottom. I mean, this is the ultimate system. And then you take this, you put it right in the refrigerator. So guess what? You're not throwing away your oil. You are reusing your oil. And when you are buying like a lot of those really, you know, like I love peanut oil, but the expensive oils that you can spend $8, $13 a gallon for
sure.
You pay for that. It pays for itself in no time.
I use my oil probably for 2 months.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
now think about
I
that.
was trying it out. Why? Because I said at home, it is not practical to each time throw the oil away.
know it.
It's not practical to store it. So I just keep it there. I put the fryer away. I don't have it on the counter because I don't have enough space.
And here's your oil.
But then I put it in the pantry in the back, and then the oil is in there. It stays dark, which is better for the oil. That's why you get good olive oil in dark bottles. So.
Oh, yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah, because light is really not good for the oil.
Right. And this is because that's another thing that makes this unique. It's that drainage system. And we're going to update you. I think we're almost completely sold out of the black already. We have a couple of dozen only left in the black. Yeah. So we're going to stay in Florida, but we're going to say hi to Fran, who went for our Today Special. Hi,
Fran. How are you
today?
We are frying away, Fran. Hello,
Yes.
Fran.
Hi, Fran. Are you
How
there?
are y'all?
Oh, how are you all? We
perfect,
all are
thank
so
you.
good because we are cooking.
I know, I've been watching. I bought the stovetop Today Special in black, so I was lucky to get the black.
All right,
good,
you're gonna
yes.
love it.
Yes.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I have a Wolfgang kitchen, you might say. So
Yeah.
I'm looking for this new piece. So
Yeah, all right,
Excellent.
you're gonna love it because if you use it, if you're like me at home and you know you don't like to clean a lot, this is gonna be perfect for you.
oh, I don't like to clean a lot when you get a little bit of age on you.
Yeah.
How do you clean the top part of it? Like if you cook a steak, do you just wipe out the top?
You just wipe out, let it cool off, and then you wipe it out.
Okay, great. Oh,
Easy,
good.
easy.
All right. Now look
Fran,
at that
thank
here.
you so much.
Look
I
at this
appreciate all
fryer
you
here.
done for us, and
Look at
thank
that.
you
I
so
made
much.
onion rings. See that?
Oh. Okay, you know what I noticed when as soon as you took it out of the basket?
Yeah.
It wasn't dripping oil
Yep.
everywhere.
Now look how light they are, like
Yeah,
air. I
look.
can't look at that. See that? Can we get a picture through it? Look at that.
Wow. That's that
This
is
is better than most of the
awesome.
restaurant. You can see perfectly crispy, no oil. You can season them the way you like it. So it is the best way to fry.
And the wattage is important too, Chef, isn't it?
Totally,
This is
totally,
1700
because
watts.
it recovers really fast.
Yeah, so you have that's the key.
Lots of people love okra.
Okra.
Yeah.
You can do okra? Whoa!
Yeah,
Oh my
sorry.
gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you put the basket out.
And so it elevates out of the
So
oil.
it elevates, so you don't sprinkle oil on anybody, on yourself.
Okay, this is going to be fried okra
Fried
for all
okra,
of us out
yeah.
there who love
I mean,
fried
that
okra.
and a little spicy sauce and the beer, and you don't need much more except a nice back porch and a sunny day.
Wow. So if you, and you know what, if you bought fryers in the past and you hated how long, you know, it took from one batch to the next, you hated the fact that your food just tasted like oil, that you never really had the chance to taste the flavor of the food, this is the one you've been waiting for. And can I tell you, when we did this as a Today Special, it was more money. It was like $129. So this is the lowest price we have ever done.
You want to fry tempura shrimps. My kids at home love tempura. You can buy tempura flour in the grocery store, so you just have to add water to it. It's really easy. And I know I have shrimps in my freezer at home because Alexander often says, Papa, let's make tempura shrimp.
Does he?
Yeah.
I love
and then I just use the flour, mix it with water, and take out the fryer, and in no time...
And you grab your oil, it's in the back closet?
Oil, yeah, so you open the container right here, and then you pour it in here, turn it on.
This is the brilliant part about this. And by the way, 3.5 liters, so that's like a gallon capacity. So it really has a fabulous capacity to it as well. And then the fact that we're shipping it to you for free. 5 flex pay. So if you're new to HSN, that is on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, $23.99 without any interest. And last call, very last call on the black. So it's a black. We didn't have a lot. And this has been forever since we've seen this shit.
I know. But you know what? If you like fried food, and I don't eat fried food every day. We always say we try to eat healthy. But you know, I have 2 boys, 11 and 10 at home, and then I have Cameron and Byron who are gone already. But my boys love French fries. I much rather have them eat the French fries where I know how they are fried than going to one of these fast food joints where they fry them in old oil and you can actually smell when you walk into the restaurant what the oil is like.
That's so true, Chef. And then you pull the French fry out and your fingers are all greasy.
I know Alexander loves Wiener Schnitzel, so that has to be on our menu at least once a week. Now look at here. Fried mozzarella cheese, fried brie cheese, whatever it is.
Another fry. These fries are amazing.
Look at that. See that?
Oh.
Ooh, nice and nice and gooey in the inside and crispy in the outside. One exactly like the other. See that?
I know it's not perfect. That's the way. Doritos.
So you can use anything, breadcrumbs, Doritos.
Really?
You can.
What does she do? Just like crunch up the Doritos? And
or cereals. You can grind cereals and put them in here. So if you're allergic to flour, you can use cornmeal.
And then we have okra.
Okra right
over here. I love it. I love it. Ooh, okay. For those who love fried okra, for just the fried okra alone. And first of all, thank you. I have to just tell you, because the black is almost completely sold out. I think it is gone. And black is gone, sold out. All I have is the red, and with everyone that we have calling, we have a little over 1,000, and that is it for the whole country. It took 6 years to perfect this. It is not like the other fryers that are out there. You have that, as we talked about, coil in the oil, so you have that fully immersed heating element with 1,700 watts, so you're going to get that crunchy food. But the fact that you have the ultimate drainage system, that it drains the oil, button right on the front that tells you when the oil is cool. It drains into this great storage container, and then you just keep it, you know, wherever you want to put it, refrigerator, closet, wherever. And then you're saving. The bottom line is the money you're saving, because when you can save, when you're buying, you know, your peanut oils and your expensive oils that can run you $8, $10, $13 a gallon to be able to reuse it. Chef, you said you use yours for 2 months?
Yeah, I use mine for 2 months because I fry, and you know, I fry maybe once a week. And then I tell it at the beginning, my housekeeper always unplugged it. I said, no, you don't unplug it. We put it on drain. It will cool it down for you. It will filter it for you. You wake up in the morning and it's empty.
It's empty.
All you have to do is wipe out the container, and that's it.
That's brilliant. You're right, because it drains it, it filters it right into this container that, again, helps you reuse the oil time and time again.
Look at that. Here we have our tempura shrimps with a little salad. So you want to have a light lunch, you have some friends over, you can fry the shrimp just like any great Japanese restaurant.
Wow, wow, wow. Love, love, love. So what can't, again, you're hearing us say that, what can't you make? Black, sold out. All we have is the red. And I know we, you know, unfortunately we don't have a lot, but at least right now we have
Look at that. These are the Japanese rice noodles. We use it for chicken salad or Chinese, so you just throw it in here. It's almost nothing. Can we get a close-up here?
Yeah, come on.
All right.
There
Look
it
at that.
is. This is the coolest to watch. I love watching that.
Yeah. So now with the
And they're
little
done.
thing, look
So
at
that was about 2 seconds.
I know.
Can you imagine serving that, though? And people will think, again, that they've gone to, one of your fabulous restaurants.
Yeah.
Or the famous place that serves it in their lettuce wraps.
In the lettuce wrap for our Chinois chicken salad, we serve it. So it's really nice and crispy things to add to your salad.
Wow, and that was done like in 2 seconds.
Yeah, look at that. If you put it on some color, you see it better. See that?
Isn't that amazing? Wow. And the best part about it, nothing tastes like oil. Nothing tastes like
because
grease.
you use good oil and you filter the oil.
Filter
the
it.
most important thing is, how does oil burn? Well, if you overheat it to 500-600 degrees, for sure. But mostly what makes the oil bad is all the things which fall off your food, which goes in on the bottom, then they burn, and then it gives your oil a bad taste. So it's really important that you filter your oil. I know in our restaurant, we change the oil every other day, because without that, it won't taste right. But we fry for hours, like 12 hours a day. You know, we make more Wiener schnitzels and onion rings and all that stuff.
Oh, so this is the okra, right?
This is the fried okra, yeah.
Okay, I have to taste that. Oh my goodness, that's good.
Now,
And I'm not even an okra person. That is really, really good. All right,
from little appetizers, like here we have cheese, cream cheese, and olives.
And so that's just olive coating?
The olives are in the middle.
Peas on the outside. Wasabi peas on the outside.
Yeah, you know
Oh
the one
my
things
gosh.
you get for the cocktails and everything?
Yes. Okay, here's the thing I have to tell everyone. I don't know where these 2 hours went. We have 7 minutes. So you have about 7 minutes remaining, and it'll be, like I said, with the black gone, only down to the red, an opportunity, just get it home. And if you've been looking for the perfect fryer, this is really it, Chef.
Potato chips. You know, we always buy potato chips. Now, you don't have to buy them anymore because you can make your own.
And so here again, so you make your own. You add like maybe a little bit of sea salt to them, but once more, as we said, they're not sitting there in the oil, because sometimes, when you eat French fries, or a lot of times we end up going for like the ones that really don't have all the grease just because they're healthier. But here, this is like technically a healthier way to fry. That's what we love so much about flash frying in general. But this, remember again, it's the wattage, 1,700 watts.
You can see here we have cold potatoes in here, and it recovers right away. If you don't have a good fryer, once you put something in there, the temperature goes down, and then it soaks up the oil, and you're gonna have terrible fries, whatever. If it's a Wiener Schnitzel, whatever it is, you don't want them. So you need a good fryer with lots of wattage, so that way you can fry just like I do in our restaurant. And almost every country, no matter where you go, they have fried food. If you're Chinese, Japanese, Austrian, French, you have fried food. Now look at this, our little wasabi cheese olive oils here.
Oh,
see, these are stuffed olives.
That looks, can you imagine serving that?
I know, and it's really so easy to do. Just use the olives.
Oh, wow.
And roll them in cream cheese, and then we bread them in that. You can bread them in actually anything you like to.
Love it. Okay, so we have to go to Tennessee in the final few minutes. Mac, you went for the fryer, correct?
Hi, Matt.
Yeah,
Hi,
how
Mac.
you doing, Russ?
How are you?
I just want to let you know that everything I've ever bought off that you've got your name on, it's been great.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now, so I just wanted to commend you, all your products that you sell. It's the great stuff.
You know what, Mark? I would not be here because I'm really in the restaurant business. Restaurants are my main job. But because people like you who call me up and say, Wolfgang, I really love what you do. So it's like when I go through the dining room in the restaurant and people say, Wolfgang, I really love your food. So, and now I can help you to be a better cook at home.
Exactly.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever bought a fryer before, Mac, or is this the first time?
No, I had one and it tore up. It was an old model, and so I do a lot of fishing and stuff, so I'm going to use it to fry fish in.
Oh, yes. Well, how do you feel about the oil drainage system? Because I think...
I love it.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
That's trying to drain it and the mold fryers.
Yeah, you're gonna love the drainage system because I at home don't fry every day, but I finish frying, I just push the draining button, hold it down for a few seconds, and then I come back the next morning, this thing is clean. So it's perfect.
Well, it looks like a great fryer, Wolf.
Yep.
You know,
Good. Well, we thank you so much for taking the time to say
Thank you,
hi,
Mac.
Mac, and enjoy it. And it is a great fryer. And the drainage system, another really important feature that sets it apart, because remember, all your oil drains right into this container, so it is reusable. Again, completely reusable. So right off the bat, that is going to just save you a ton of money, right? You're not having to buy the oil, throw out the oil each and every time you use it, or worry about reusing that same oil where you still have all the flavor from the food, the smoke, you know, a lot of the droppings in the food. None of that, because it drains it and filters it and stores it all in one.
Yeah.
And again, you can fry everything, but the luxury of flash frying here again, so that you're frying it quicker, so you're keeping the flavor.
Because it has this big coil to heat the oil, so that way the temperature stays hot, which is really the most important thing in frying, is to keep the temperature up at 350, 375. If it goes down below 300, your food gets greasy and it doesn't taste good. But you know, frying is not a bad thing as long as you have good oil. Frying is just as good as sauteing or anything like that. If the oil sears the outside, it doesn't soak the oil in it. It gets nice and crispy, and it's delicious.
And having that recovery time is so great too, Chef, isn't it?
Totally.
Because you want to go, as we said, from like batch to batch to batch. So you get that quick recovery time as well. So with everyone calling, we have 1,500, and that's it, left for the entire country.
Now,
as we mentioned again,
you saw me making macaroni and cheese today in our skillet.
Right.
So here I had leftover, I formed them into balls, put it in breadcrumbs, and now we fry them. So they could be small, big, as a little appetizer. Maybe spice them up with a little chili sauce or whatever, and you have a perfect appetizer, and people love it too.
That and this one, I'm sold on the olive one.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we have the book, and Marion's book, by the way, is another customer pick, and I know we've been keeping that number down at the bottom of the screen. $19.95 for the book, yes, and 4.2 stars at hsn.com. And in the book, just to give you an idea, I mean, you have like literally everything.
And you know what?
Veggies,
if you just buy it for the onions, you know, look at that.
Watch this.
I mean, when do you gonna make crispy onion at home? You go to a restaurant, you're gonna spend $10 for a little thing of onion, which the onion costs you maybe 25 cents.
Yeah, that's so true. So you get to make all the foods that you love, that the kids love as well, and you're doing it with flash frying, so you're doing it healthier, and the fact that you have all of that amazing wattage, 1,700 watts, and like I said, Chef, you took 6 years to perfect this.
Absolutely. It took me a long time because mainly the draining system. I didn't want you to take the oil out and try to drain it through a sieve and everything. Now it's automatic. All you do is push a button. This is like normally a fryer which costs $5,000. Even our big ones, we actually have to drain it. They don't do it automatic. And I think very few have that. Now look at that. My onions, I just put them in 20 seconds ago. See that?
Oh my gosh, look at the onions.
Look at the onion. All right. Look.